we mentioned the unusual distance of 5 furlongs for 3-year-olds and upward. How about the early money for Coach Bob? And I know it's early.
Yeah, a horse that's 12-1 morning line is going to show some speed. Chosen Miracle favorite. Even Kinsale King getting a little money. This is a very, very compact field, but there are 6 runners here. I think Crimson Giant just tough to get to. You can't get to that horse. But the other 6, to me, I would not be surprised if any of them win. Very, very, very good betting race coming up, the 7th here at Betfair Hollywood Park. A live look into the paddock area. Joe Talamo aboard the 7 Chiloquin. We heard from trainer Scott Hansen earlier today. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled about the 5 furlong distance, but the condition and the timing of it was right. And this horse actually should get an ideal trip from the outside, I would think, letting things kind of develop. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, he ran a fast race last time. He got run by Sweet Swap. But that was 108 flat. Chiloquin was very, very keen. That was coming out of a mile race. If you took away the 5 furlongs and the rest of it and just handicapped on company lines, well, then the 3 Chosen Miracles, 3-5 against this field. Name a top turf horse in a division in California, and Chosen Miracle is running against them. Yeah, misdirection. Geronimo. Suggestive boy. Suggestive boy. Yeah, Chips all in, obviously. He ran 6, obviously, in the American. He probably could have won the San Simeon. Chips all in. He's there on the rail. Watch him right here. He gets steadied a little bit. I don't know if he's winning the race, but that's obviously first start off the layoff. And watch the 4 have to get steady here. You know, Chips all in is a very, very nice horse. I mean, when you look back, he picked back up and really didn't pick up the reins. He's probably never going to win, but he got head steady there in deep stretch against 2 horses that would be 1-9 in this spot. Yeah, based on his class, Chosen Miracles are slight favorite here at 2-1, but at 5 furlongs, how far is class going to take you? It's not like everyone's eliminated by the distance here. We'll come back with a very nice race at Betfair Hollywood Park. The conclusion to the card at Belmont Park is approaching in about 6 minutes. Kino.
And they're just starting to step out onto the racetrack.
9 minutes away until race number 7. The post parade will begin with the 1 Coach Bob, who has been training up at Pleasanton, but does make the occasional foray down to Southern California. Came down here for the Sensational Star back in February at Santa Anita down the hill. This horse was lightning fast. Set the pace before eventually giving way, finishing 4th in a field of 8. But I imagine from the rail, with Agapito Delgadillo, this one's going to be on the engine. Yeah, went 43 flat and actually cleared 3 lengths going down the hill, 21-1, and probably fresh. 34 bullet drill on the dirt there at Pleasanton coming in. So yeah, definitely the horse to catch for Rene Gonzalez, who's a very good conditioner. The 2 Boat Trip, Michael Pender, Jose Valdivia Jr., 3rd behind Chiloquin last time. And this horse has done nothing wrong sprinting. 2 wins in a row when taking the blinkers off. Then they try to stretch her out or stretch him out. And then last time had the dreaded 1-hole. Draws a 2 now, gets 9-2. He's going to need a little pace to run into. We talked about the class of the 3 Chosen Miracle. I'll definitely concede that. But again, at 5 furlongs, maybe not the best trip for Chosen Miracle. And as you mentioned, the only horse you could truly eliminate is the 4 Crimson Giant. 1 for 30 lifetime. Sits up on the board at 50-1 and should be. Yeah, the 5 Kinsale King. Talked to Carl O'Callahan. He's really pumped up for this 5-year-old. And give him kudos for getting him back to the races. And the criticism that people have out there about making this 8-year-old run again is wrong. These horses are bred to run. He's been working well in the morning, and Carl is all pumped. And this horse took a little man. And listen, he's got some back class winning the Golden Shaheen. 6 for 15 lifetime, $1.5 million. Wow, the 6 is washed. Ollie, man, spoken like somebody who's been on social media. Summer exclusive, you mentioned the Harry Henson winner last time out, a good time, 108-4 at 4-1. Then Chiloquin, I think this is a great price at 6-1. I can't believe this horse is 6-1. Scott Hansen, Joe Talamo, and lost a Sweet Swap. It's another Mike Pipey runner, 108 flat over this course. So, I mean, that's smoking. You're getting 6-1 on him. That's a live post parade for race number 7 here at Betfair Hollywood Park. 5 furlongs on the turf. They go out to warm up. As far as other racing action, Evangeline Downs, race 2 coming up on post time. Belmont, race 9, 2 minutes away. We check in with Caleb Killer.
Well, a horse that took a big step up once he got on the grass is Boat Trip, and I am joined by Boat Trip's trainer, Mike Pender. And Mike had a really nice run with him last year as a 3-year-old with 3 consecutive victories. In the comeback race last month, what did you see in that race?
You know, it was a good comebacker for him. We gave him quite a bit of time after the Del Mar. His feet were bugging him down at Del Mar, so we brought him back, and he was hitting on a dime. So for me, it was a really good race. You know, today, obviously, 5 furlongs is too short, but who knows? You never can tell if the right race is going to be written. I need to get one more race into him before the Del Mar meet. This is all they could shape up for me.
We'll have to return to the races. Looking at his work pattern, you have a really slow work and then a really fast work. Talk a little bit about his morning regimen.
Well, I definitely wasn't going to stretch him out, so I would have put a little bit more distance drill into him. But that easy 53 and for a half mile, that was kind of by design. I just wanted to stretch his legs, and then we got serious with him and gave him the bullet last time. This horse will do anything you ask him to do.
Well, he's won at 6 furlongs in a mile. You're talking about Del Mar. When you're looking ahead in the summer, are you looking at a little longer races or still keeping him sprinting?
No, I'm a believer. If this horse switches leads and really is hitting on a dime, he can compete with some nice horses. We'd love to run in the Del Mar Mile. I know that's a little bit. Geronimo's our horse in the barn that takes on those types, but he's quickly stepping up in that category. So, you know, if he runs on and picks up some pieces today, it'll leg him up perfect.
All right, well, Mike, best luck here with Boat Trip and for a big 2013 as well, guys.
Yeah, so it's either Colonel Mustard or Professor Plum in the library with a candlestick. We've had 3 trainers say the 5 furlongs wasn't written for them. Michael Pender, Carl O'Callahan, Scott Hansen. We'd have to assume it wasn't written for Chucky Stutz.
We'll let you know as soon as it's posted. We go back to Todd and Paulie at Betfair Hollywood Park.
Exciting finish there at Belmont Park. We'll let you know as soon as that photo is posted. Back here at Betfair Hollywood Park, I think they took some advice from the Polyman, who wondered why there was 27 minutes between each race. They've accelerated things, so beware. They're moving to the starting gate here for race number 7.
And 9 to 5, Chosen Miracle is your favorite here, and staying steady. 6 getting some money as well, summer exclusive, although he's been a little washy on the racetrack, and Chiloquin's starting to crawl down, but I think everybody's starting to wonder who to go with here, as the odds are starting to tighten up.
I mean, most of these interviews have been from trainers who are like, I don't like the distance, and I'm not sure how we're going to do. So it almost leads you back to the 2 most obvious choices here. But like I was going to make the point, Reina Gonzalez is obviously here with Coach Bob because this is a spot they want. 5 furlongs on the grass. You can't get that during the fair meet. Kinsale King, you want to talk about horses with a lot of backclass. We showed you his win in the Dubai Golden Shaheen, but it was 3 years ago. How does the work tab look for a horse who hasn't raced since September of 2011?
Well, he looks like a horse that's been working pretty well at 59 at flat, 59 at flat, 46 at 4. We talked to Carl earlier, and you see the work at Golden Gate. That was just a maintenance drill. He was trying to get him in one of those allowance races up there and just couldn't get the races to fill, so it landed in this spot. It's been over the turf course 3 times with a third.
I do want to let you know they posted the order to finish at Belmont 2953, but there is an objection amongst the top 2. So the stewards are taking a look at that race. So again, at Belmont will apprise you what's going on. As soon as we're done here at Betfair Hollywood Park.
There's some bumping going on the outside, but then the 2 came out late, so maybe there was something there. The 9 looked like he bobbled, so we'd have to see the head on. Hopefully we'll get that for you. We got the opener at Meadowlands coming as well, so we'll try to get all of this for you, but hold your tickets there at Belmont.
Okay. Meanwhile, the field moves in the line for race number 7 at Betfair Hollywood Park. Another check of the odds. 8 to 5.
Kinsale
on the 3, Chosen Miracle. Your post-time favorite. Let's go up to Vic Stoffer for the call. Live, race number 7 from Betfair Hollywood
2
Park.
more, Summer Exclusive and Chiloquin. They're at the post. They're off. Chosen Miracle and Coach Bob with Kinsale King. These 3 fast. Summer Exclusive makes it 4 across the track. Chiloquin close up. Boat Trip away second to last, and the trailer is Crimson Giant, and the leader is Coach Bob. Coach Bob, 3/4 of a length from Chosen Miracle in second. Same margin to Summer Exclusive, 3 deep in third. Kinsale King going to ride the rail. He's 4th now and only about 2 from the front. Chiloquin has 4 lengths to make up. Boat Trip is 8 lengths behind Coach Bob, and the trailer is Crimson Giant, and Coach Coach Bob is still the leader. Coach Bob at the quarter pole, a length and a half in front. Kinsale King has taken over second. Chosen Miracle there between horses third. Chiloquin is closing in the center of the turf course, and Coach Bob has a final furlong to get. Kinsale King alongside. Boat Trip rallies at the rail, and he's only 2 from the front, and Boat Trip's trying to run down Coach Bob and Kinsale King. Kinsale King takes the lead. Boat Trip at the rail. Kinsale King, Boat Trip, Boat Trip. Boat Trip beat Kinsale King. Chiloquin ran a great third. He was only beaten about a half length. Coach Bob fourth.
Michael Pender. It did leave it open, the possibility maybe it's just one of those races, if it works out for me and my horse gets the trip, could win. How about the trip here by Jose Valdivia Jr., rolling the dice along the pine? And look at how wide open the rail is here.
Yeah, he's going to sneak up the rail here. The 5 Kinsale King off a 2-year layoff runs an absolutely monster race in here. And I don't think he ever saw a Boat Trip. Chiloquin, he gets unwound late as he's going to pick up the pieces for third here. But it's Boat Trip over the 5. 2-5 in here. 5-1 over 10-1, and I'm happy for Kinsale King, who ran a bang-up race. That was a good time, too. 55-2 for the 5 furlongs, and the track record is 55 flat.
Yeah, so this was a good group going in, and the teletimer indicates they ran like it. And like you said, it is the return of Kinsale King, and Boat Trip has many things to look forward to at Del Mar, as trainer Michael Pender told us. So, yeah, sometimes even when the race isn't written for you, Keno, you go to the winner's circle. Michael Pender is doing exactly that here. And, Keno, they made a decision at Belmont Park in the last race. What happened?
Yeah, there was an objection.